Alright, I'll say it. Stargate Origins is... Hey everybody, I'm Taylor and I'm the Stargate Guy, where I talk to you about everything and anything Stargate. Stargate Origins was a very much anticipated, kind of, we were really hesitant about it type of thing. Stargate Origins is the first step back into the Stargate franchise ever since it went off the air earlier this century. And with that, a lot of people were hoping for a fantastic, awesome franchise that would give us amazing plot, it would give us characters that we would fall in love with, and it would spur on the entire franchise again, and we get all this awesome Stargate stuff. What ended up happening was MGM tested the waters to see whether or not pursuing the Stargate franchise would be profitable for them. I've said it before and I'll say it again, it all comes down to money. Now, Stargate Origins premiered on Stargate All Access. All Access was available to anyone in the US and UK and several other countries for $20. And not only did we have access to Stargate Origins, we had access to a community as well that we could talk to other people, different news parts that StargateCommands.co would put out, and the entire library of all the different Stargate franchises, which I have been binge watching ever since the day StargateCommand.co was online. I have definitely gotten my 20 bucks worth out of it. But going back to Stargate Origins. Stargate Origins was presented in a weird freaking way. The fact that they cut it up into 10 different pieces and gave it to us 10 minutes at a time was not exactly amazing. It really disjointed us from the story. And yes, it had us keep going back to the website every Thursday for a month, but after we started to get into it, it yanked us right out of it by giving us a weird spinny camera thing and the credits again. The freaking credits again. I know exactly who the director is. I don't need to see her name 10 different times. Stargate Origins had some very amazing parts in it. Connor Trinneer and Ellie Gal still did an amazing job throughout the entire thing. Connor Trinneer, first off, was the freaking star of the show. He made me believe that he was Professor Langford. And for a guy who was playing an older guy and trying to speak ancient Egyptian, he did a pretty damn good job. Connor Trinneer was really the highlight of this entire series, followed up closely by Ellie Gal. Ellie Gal was a good pick for Catherine Langford, and she portrayed her kind of spunky, inquisitive type of personality who really sucks at dealing with a revolver. I mean, come on, haven't you ever seen a gun before? The way that the show wrapped up and how it tied to the Stargate movie and answered a lot of the questions that as Stargate fans were wanting to ask the entire freaking time. For example, if Catherine knew the Stargate went to other planets, why didn't she just tell the Air Force that? And if she knew that the seventh symbol was a pyramid with a circle over it, why did she need Dr. Jackson? Well, it ended up connecting very interestingly to the Stargate movie and Stargate SG-1, and I'm probably going to have to take that and run with it for at least one video. Anyway, parts of Stargate Origins were bad. I'll say it. Part of RSG Origins was good. I'll say it. And part of it was meh. For example, the bad parts, the visuals with blowing up the camp, the visuals with blowing up the temple, were severely lacking. I mean, you had great potential there, but I guess it was a budget issue about why they didn't actually make it look like a Gua'uld attack from Ra's ship, as well as it just looked super, what's the word? Oh yeah, fake. And the Gua'uld hierarchy was very interesting to see Aset and her personal weird guard Amazon woman, and the fact that there were no Jaffa anywhere, and how Ra was able to turn humans into his brainwashed Jaffa without actually being Jaffa. Tying it back to the franchise, it's very interesting to see how Ra connected with everything and how Gua'uld technology connected with the original franchise. Now, a lot of people say this is a very big inconsistency of how the hand device worked, for example. However, I will point to Shara and Daniel Jackson for how the hand device might have come into play and how there's actually a precedent for this form of action with the Gua'uld hand device. But that's for a completely different video. The things that were just really bad about this was there was a couple of inconsistencies with the Stargate franchise that I don't really appreciate, and you guys probably can pick them out in a truckload heartbeat. There's a clue for you right there. The second part is that the freaking Nazis, man, I'm gonna harp on this again. The freaking Nazis. I'm sorry, but I know everyone has a sense of humor, but Nazis as a comic relief, I don't care if he's wearing women's underwear. I mean, come on, really? A couple of things that were unnecessary. One, the whole little love thing between Captain Beale and Ellie, and the whole Britishness of not showing emotion and being a complete dipshit of a military leader. I mean, he's not really a great character. The tiny subplot with Wazif and his boyfriend was unnecessary. I mean, yay, kudos, good for Wazif and whoever his name was. But we didn't really need that. But overall, Stargate Origins was okay. Hopefully it was profitable enough for MGM to want to pursue the Stargate franchise even more and put more funding and have an even better story and better characters and better writers for the next segment of the Stargate franchise. And if you're looking for a writer or a consult to help with any of that, overall, the message that I'm hearing from absolutely everyone is they want more Stargate. Or should I say, we want more Stargate. I want more freaking Stargate. You could have made it a heck of a lot better. You could have presented it better. You could have filmed it a little bit better. But you know what? It was okay. Now, a lot of people don't like Stargate Origins, and they are very loud about their opinions about it. But those people cannot be the loud voices in our community. The people who should be the loud voices are those who recognize that Stargate Origins is not perfect, but it is a step in the right direction. One step closer to getting us a franchise with amazing storytelling, good characters, and great, awesome storylines are what we want as Stargate fans. We don't want a reboot. We don't want this level of quality in Stargate Origins to continue. We want it to be even better. So, with your opinion about Stargate Origins, be loud and proud if you are positive or if you recognize that there it is okay. That has good parts and bad parts. You be the loud ones. Don't let the naysayers screw over our entire franchise and letting MGM only hear them. We, as fans, hold the fate of the franchise. Another step in the right direction is StargateCommand.co, and no, I'm not sponsored by them. By the way, Stargate Command CO is not going to have its all access starting mid-May. May 16th or May 15th, I believe. I have actually written to StargateCommand.co to find out what the future of Stargate All Access will be. They said basically, it's undetermined. They don't know if it's going to be a subscription, but they feel that some of the content of StargateCommand.co is not going to be available for people for a while. So binge watch Stargate while you can for $20 for all of it. Overall, Stargate Origins is a step in the right direction. Is it a perfect step? No. Is it a stumble? Kind of. But it is a step in the right direction to getting us amazing stories, great characters, and excellent Stargate action in the future. Let me know what you think about Stargate Origins in the comment sections down below, and go ahead and subscribe if this is your first time here. Every week I give you some more Stargate content. You can check right here for some awesome stuff about Stargate Origins, or right here for some more Stargate action. And until next time, I'll see you on the other side.